Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go here in Baltimore. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
You change it.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He's going to air this one out. That is caught to the goal line and in. Dante Thornton, touchdown Baltimore. What a season it has been. He's at 28 touchdowns now for the year.
Makes the score. Ravens 7, Jets nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Brian Burns in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
To the sideline, and what a kick, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. So on 4th down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2. Out of his end zone, Jackson. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Baltimore Ravens.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raven first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
One down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 2.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 8. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll take a shot for Watson. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point is good. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now, faking the give, under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Trenton Simpson, he's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. Now he'll air one out. That's hard. And he'll be taken down at the 30. Big gain for the Jets there. It's a gain of 43 yards. To throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Off the play fake. Jackson going for it all. A very quick throw there, but not on the the same page with his target. That's incomplete. It's going to be third. They need one. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. Oh, the ball's out.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
One quarter in the books. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. First carry now for Jaden Blue. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That is caught left side by Taylor. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL. The hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
Good for a Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 45.
On 1st and 10, Jackson is going to take a shot down the field. And he'll take this one in. Dante Thornton, touchdown Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The 40-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Looking middle. That's the tight end, Taylor. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence.
And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one's good for 12 and a first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Flushed to his left. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet. We see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Man in motion is Smith. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And the best offense on third downs, Mike, is to be really good on first and second down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
So, on fourth down, here's Harrison Mevis for the Jets field goal. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Jets are on the board now here in this second quarter.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
35-yard line.
First down throw for Jackson. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he will score. Watson, touchdown Ravens. Second touchdown for him in the game, number 14 on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of
the extra point, it is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's the Pro Bowl safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with the ball with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. look off the safety, hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Second down, Jackson. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And this ball incomplete on third down. On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Exiting the pocket right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Tim DK that time. It's second down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Brian Burns working his way in to earn his second sack of this first half.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Throwing now on third and long. Moving to his right. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Come on, 13. Go.
To throw is Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. He'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Middle.
Jackson now. First down throw there is incomplete.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Jackson now on second down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
10 yards to go.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
Here's Jordan Stout now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Here comes Smith on the return. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. He made sure that return was not going any farther. Just going to run it here up the middle. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Jeremy Rucker was the intended target. And it'll be second down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Jets first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A big play for the Jets. 32 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Harrison Vivas to kick off.
Justice Hill to return. Solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot!
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
21-yard line.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
4 yards.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down. That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Here's third down and a few inches. Now Jackson. On the run to the right. He'll try to run for it. To the pylon. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing now on first and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Flush to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he is out of bounds at the 45. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Brian Burns. He gets in to record his third sack of the afternoon. Now, faking the give. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. Big gain for the Jets there. 32 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Back to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Arian Smith, touchdown, New York.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Here comes Hill on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
On first and 10, Jackson. He'll air it out down the middle. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Second down and 10.
On the handoff, it's Henry. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
Brings up third and 1.
On third and 1, here's Jackson. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He tried to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. Ravens bring their punt team out as they'll say no to the long feet. Oh, look at this! It's a fake! And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there! The fake works, big yardage, and the first down. First and 10 now from the 36.
Yeah. No, we change it.
Play action now. Jackson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Sauce Gardner, as good as they come. There to knock that one away. We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness,
And he's got another one. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Ravens. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
At the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around but it is incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Out to his right. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The rookie from Marshall, Mike Freed. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Here's the give to Henry running right. Finding room to the 20. And he's in! Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. That touchdown puts it in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Get across the 10. That is it. They'll be backed up to start this drive. They'll look to throw here on first down. He finds Wilson coming across the field. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. He'll drop to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback, and I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Raven first down. Jackson looking to throw. To the left side in the hands of Watson.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
2nd down, Jackson. A dive, but he let him too much. It's incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense, you've got to capitalize and make those plays.
3rd down, 3 to go.
180. 180.
He'll try and run for this with Henry. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The kicking team up for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Ravens will add one more onto their big lead.
54, Jets 16.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. To throw here to begin the drive. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now a shot here, deep middle. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll give it, going left. There's Henry. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And they made it look easy. Their offense playing at about as high a level as they can play. Defense wasn't too shabby either. And they're able to get the victory here by a rout in grand style.